Oh, jeez. Alright, boys. Let's go. Ah, jeez, you lift me up. Watch your step. It's a wet floor sign. Well, yeah, jump scares. There's so many wet. The floors are wet. Mr. Best Postman probably washed the floors and forgot to dry it. This is, I think, is another roleplay game, but slightly different. This is Withered Bonnie, but you take the faceplate off and he's like more like rusted, and it's more like Bonnie with like the whiskers and the bow tie and the buttons. This is what the original Bonnie looks like, so. This jump scares sit, and then you can pause all the rest of them if you want to read. I'm stuck on a table. No. No mind. Making my way down. Away from the stage. Going outside. I'm stuck. No, never mind. I'm not stuck. I got stuck on something. Oh. One of... Oh. Boy, it's got a little faster. Oh. I hate this. It's like one of those things if you line up to go to like the ride or something like that in an amusement park. It's just like this. She's following me. Why are you following me? You wanna go outside? Okay. Fresh air, let's go. Nah, she decided not to because it's raining. Walk into the gas station. Imagine seeing this thing walking around your town, just walking to the gas station and hiding in a building with you. That'd be just hopelessly petrifying. That is a sick beat, though. Make my way down the street, going slow. That's a building. Do 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 do. I reached my destination. And there's power poles. Hope this doesn't fall on top of me. Da 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 da. I know his model Bonnie's not as fast as like the other models of Bonnie that's what's sign way over there. Oh, oh, I got a little fast. Oh yeah, there's also seizure warning as well. So got some nice apartment buildings. Got some blockade for the cars. This makes me laugh every time I play this game. Just the logo. These are from the other. Wait, green cans. Okay. Beans! What store are you in? The bean store! Where are you at the beans? So go to the next aisle. Still more beans! What do you mean more beans? Go to the next aisle. There's all more beans. What store at the beans? So why are you buying beans at the store? Jump scare, mask off. Okay. This man has seen it all. Shaken by William Afton. He's a little bit, probably might be a little bit taller than the other Bonnie, but who knows? I have, itch. Jeez. I maybe might have a theory on Vanessa. Since I saw this, I saw like a picture or a video of it, was, there's this girl that was maybe used to work for the Pizzaplex, apparently. Was a vigilante, then she went to prison? I'm assuming, so. So maybe that since, quote me if I'm wrong, maybe she's like Cassidy and Gregory. I think because, like, since Gregory's a robot and he can't eat ice cream, was it Cassidy is also an animatronic that can eat either. Think of why animatronics is like a magnet to Gregory, and that's why Glamlock Freddy says he's not in the database. It's all that because he's not a human, he's a robot. So robots can't identify robots, only people. But Roxanne, I remember Cassie, but the human Cassie, not the robot Cassie. The only thing that William Afton is cooking up some kind of humanoid type animatronics. He's gonna find out how to get the soul of his Elizabeth and Evan out of Fredbear, out of potentially BB, and put their souls into humanized animatronics, so that's to use them for magnets to track animatronics and put them in one place, knock them out, and salvage them for parts. So there's several endings. There's an ending on top of the building. But here's the thing though, if a human gets possessed by Glitch Trap, they will no longer exist anymore. They're stuck in virtual reality. In their suits. So meaning that there is, in the other Pizzaplex, there is the human Vanessa, and then there's a robot version of potentially Vanessa. Cause, to be honest, she got possessed by the Glitch Trap virus. Only a robot can be possessed by the Glitch Trap virus. Who the Princess Quest minigames was linked to free the robot version of Vanessa. So, the other Vanessa that can eat ice cream with Gregory and Cassidy, the other Cassie can't. So, supposedly, William Afton had made spring-lock mechanisms, and both of them to trap the souls in. If he didn't get spring-locked, that would be his biggest bright idea, turning every kid that he turned into animatronics into humanoid animatronics, to hide the fact that there are actually children inside of the suits of their animatronics. So for him, he's even more a little successful of turning every animatronic into humanized animatronics. But he couldn't do it. So he probably had a secret location making humanoid animatronics to put in several locations. So pretty much the robot Vanessa took the clothing, probably from someone else who already made it, and professionally walking around the Pizzaplex in it. From many theories that Robot Vanessa either made it for herself, so to hide her identity, to stop making animatronics to be attracted to her like a magnet. Robots do sleep, frankly honest, but she never stopped to eat. At all. Similarly, most of these robot animatronics are both prone to flashlights just like humans. Now, at one point, the staff bots will be replaced with the original staff, but robots. Robots thinking of that these are humans, not robots. And that's why Freddy says, I don't see a white rabbit because as his friend was Bonnie the bunny, that was totally been disappeared for months. So meaning that the actual Vanessa is still looking for Gregory, but the robot version of her was skipping around as Vanny. And that's why after there's like so many like endings and the fire escape ending is when Vanessa found out William Afton, Mad Lad Genius, has built an animatronic that fell onto a sidewalk. And it was her. No one, a human, can financially fall from that height and, you know what I mean. But a robot can. Sounds like Freddy is fine, and because the metal is hard, like the shells of the animatronic is harder than the other ones, so. And then what she probably like said to herself is like, this is me, but a robot. Because she can't be controlled by the glitch virus, but only somehow robots can. What happened is like a mad genius, a mad lad, of saying, you know what? Humans cannot do my bidding. But animatronics can. They can't sleep. They can't go to the bathroom. They can't go home. I mean, when the human Vanessa leaves to go home, the robot Vanessa is bailing through the hallways looking for Gregory. Because remember, robots, magnet, robot. You know how she keeps finding Gregory ever so often? A human can tell a difference between a robot and a human. This is what William Afton's great idea was. Because Evan was his son, but Gregory was wearing this almost the same identical shirt but different than his son. He might be trying to catch Gregory to fill the gallows hole of having a son in his life again. Tony had a past history of doing this to several people's kids anyways, make them disappear, so. So pretty much she's trying to figure out how to mold of Gregory's face onto a blueprint for Evan so he can have a robot child that doesn't eat, sleep, or professionally going into the bathroom of their own houses. There was another video of Gregory and Evan playing together that's assuming that would Evan look like professionally before he got into the mouth nice by Fredbear's mouth. Or potentially 2 robots all playing together in an arcade. Maybe that's a robot of Evan Afton, but needs his soul to fully malfunction his machine. He's going to do it to Elizabeth. He's going to do it to his so-called wife that no one has seen. So assumingly he probably did something to his wife. Did say thing to all the other kids. Ballora. Ballora was like a motherly figure to like the fun time animatronics. So assuming that they didn't have mom in the picture because his wife knew too much about his plan and what he's about the missing kids report, and then yeah. Her soul is either like a body's inside Ballora and you can't see it. There was a videos of him actually going down the elevator and looking at Ballora. Ballora is sad. Then he leaves and goes boop, 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 up the elevator. That proves that his wife is at the depths underneath Freddy Fazbear's pizza on his sister location. Even the aftermath, William Afton has pretty much tormented her for the rest of like her several years of her life. Since she's out of the picture, she can now do experiments on Elizabeth and Evan. From the help from Michael, of course. I know Michael's least favorite of the Afton family, children. But secretly, he's like, yes, Michael, you did me a favor. Fear equals resin. So, Will Muffin was playing with something that he can't control. Resin. But souls that are pretty much like, it's like the whole screen is like black, and you see like these black orbs that is like swirling around your screen, that is completely resin. That's why William Afton put so many fans inside of like, or ventilation inside each location, because if one person in the assignment or guest inhaled the resin, then the parents will find out about and close down faster entertainment faster than you said to close open than close. But William was like, no, that kid's possessed by resin. I want it, but I can't. The parents are in my way. Of all the disappearances of kids, William Afton's reputation of the people, and that's why parents have keeping the kids closer this time, away from the yellow rabbit. He has some sinister idea to turn his staff into some robot humans so don't disobey his order. If they do, then he might dismantle them and they will feel physical pain just like a human would. You're a human robot now. Obey me. If you don't, he might, yeah. And wire will come out of it, and sparks come out of it, and as you know, the stars are 100% robots. So in order to get your arm back, you don't tell nobody about the missing kids. More than it's your arm this time. You use it for scraps. And then he probably drops his arm and just walks off. Not only William Afton has a personality disorder, but he feels remorse, doesn't feel remorse, just like his dad. There's a one video I watched when Omnitronics plus Circus Baby got scrapped. And it's kind of like giant pit area with like lava or as well as that. And two words says, Daddy? No. That is William Afton's dad. The first man that built Fazbear Entertainment from ground up went missing. Then William Afton II took over the dad's legacy of Fazbear Entertainment. But if he did not get spring locked, he would troll Elizabeth saying, I'm your father, but in reality her dad has been spring locked inside Spring Bonnie. There's several videos of one video he survived, the other one he's scrap trap. His psychotic line, I always come back. So very much was another video of those two at Fazbear's Fright. He was like, oh, maybe Fazbear's Fright, maybe it was like Pizza Simulator location, or the timelines are probably just scattered all over the place. But a minute when the walls open up out of one of those two locations, those two were fighting. Because father doesn't like son, son is like dad. Character condition of the personality disorder. Either way, if he found his son in Fazbear's Fright, son, I am your father. No! And who's that? That's Michael. Oh, you had kids? And it's like, yes, father, I had kids. And they'll probably fight who was going to shove Michael into a suit, so. But it's a piece of simulator, and Michael is still there. The outcome will be different. It's like, Michael. I see for my cameras, Michael. What? Michael? Why are you doing that, Michael? And he sees that bolting out of hallways. His dad goes like, son, that's you, son? And it's like, father, no. It's been over a year, hasn't it, son? Who's that? Michael. The end game my son. And then again, they're trying to bolts down the hallway to get to the office where he is in, or a bunch of other animatronics. Like, you know what, Father? I like this game we're playing. I miss this bonding with you. But I think I have to make the bonding short. I have to set this place on fire. Then he says Cecily put both of them in two different types of torture by several different animatronics. So I'm saying a lot of people get two videos mixed up. It's like this happened, this video happened. Is like your mind goes to like, okay. Who knows, maybe the After family will always come back, even if they are tortured by Golden Freddy. Or Toy Golden Freddy, I guess, is like, it's like, no. It's me! Go to Toy Freddy! You are now of eternal loop, and then it's like all the animatronics are just bailing inside the location and all jump scaring them. Is like, Michael, help! I was banging on the table, like on the table establishment, like, Michael, no, come back, Michael. And Michael's like, nah, I'm out. Nope. It's like, son, where's Michael going? Michael! I was banging on the walls like, Michael! The office. Michael! Like, it made it like Michael just like gone. It's like, damn it, Michael! The amount of rage in an animatronic suit is just like, one of these days, Michael, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to shove you in a suit. And he's like, shrugs his shoulder, how can you if you're an eternal loop? Well, that's pretty much will be the After family in a nutshell, so. Because we would watch the other video and it's like, oh, this is what happened to in this video, and it's like, okay, lores are different in each video. It's like, but which one is more accurate, though, to William Afton psychotically running around saying, I always come back? Mine is one animatronic William Afton did not know even existed. An animatronic with, you know what I mean. Not that repaired endgame someone is like, I'm gonna get, like, pretty much like, I'm gonna endgame your child. Is like, no, not Elizabeth. Is like, she's like Rick rolling, like her dad was like roller skates or something like that, doing donuts. On roller skates. Hold on, you're not my dad. Who are you? And then Elizabeth has a 1v1 this thing. I don't know if she would survive. William Afton's dad's like, no. looks up and is like, so it's running. It's like this thing is like 10 times faster than him. It's like, no, and then Springtrap shows like Elizabeth. No, what happened here? He's like looking as like, hello there. He's like, not knowing Springtrap is not really much the fastest thing in Fazbear like entertainment history, so whoever this so-called new animatronic that pops up and says hello, goodbye, and walks off. So I'd love to see like what kind of things would you guys come up with if like different solutions to like William Afton and his crazy psychotic self, and what causes him to have a split personality disorder just like his dad. So yeah, these shelves are so empty. Only there's left is beans and drinks, mainly. What do you want to stuff? I have my mom's dog in my room right now. So also, if you're doing Christmas shopping and stuff like that, wait till the roads clear up before you go Christmas shopping. So I'm getting a little fast. Helicopter, helicopter. So yeah, like I said, like my mom had ordered things from Temu and Shein, and he doesn't want to wrap it up or, you know, like, so I don't know, we're setting up our Christmas tree, I don't know, so my mom doesn't want him to be like this during Christmas, the holiday, when everyone's opening presents, like, I don't know, but oh, well, hi, Jeff. Now she made it onto my bed, so we do have like 2 other dogs here, so now we're down to 2 cats, so yeah, we have a cat. She's a Manx. Then we have like a tuxedo cat or something like that. So yeah, she is not doing as great because she's an older cat, so the first spot is on top of the refrigerator. She doesn't like dogs, so I can't talk to him about it, so... Wait, that's night vision. Imagine seeing him trying to climbing over a shelf to get to another shelf. It's like, hello, what you getting? Beans? Okay. So... I know a lot of people, like... I probably, like, look at most of the comment section is like, oh, are you spending Christmas? It's like, nah. Jump scare. Gets power down. Alright, back up. Sit. Good. So is it the two different types of sets? Oh no. That's just powering down. Okay. This game is like different than all the other FNAF fan games that I have played, so like Springtrap in this universe is 10 times horrifying, so that's the reason why I don't want to showcase that, because of yeah, so this might be a good opportunity to get like merch going and stuff like that. Who doesn't want to be cosplayed this boy right here? This big rusted man. Or girl. Bonnie's a girl, so. So I googled and stuff like that, and so pretty much Bonnie is a girl's name. I read the comments like, oh, Bonnie's a boy, Bonnie's a girl, but if it's spelled differently, then Bonnie's a dude, but if it's spelled differently, Bonnie is a girl. The reason why Family Entertainment just put him as a dude because of like, girls can play guitar too, you know, like electric guitars, you know, like in a band. It's not really fair of Chica being the only girl surrounded by, like, pretty much Foxy and Freddy. So pretty much, in reality, there was 2 boys and 2 girls on the stage. So there you have it. You always ask things like, I am talking to my sister when the due date of FNAF 2 coming out. Let's say if the well isn't smart up, if something bad, if the road's not safe to drive on, I can wait to watch it on at their house, or I could find like a live stream service, hoping I can watch it on there. So Toy Bonnie is also a girl's name. So Bonnie is in FNAF 2 is a girl. Because the eyelashes kind of look like longer. And mascara on the top. So 90% Toy Bonnie is definitely a girl. So Toy Freddy is surrounded by Mangle, Toy Foxy. That's 1. And then Toy Chica's 2, and then Toy Bonnie's 3. And Blue Boy is just 2 guys, and then JJ that equals... If JJ is a girl, that means he's surrounded by pretty much 4 girls and 1 boy. Well, including the pub and make that 5. So, Freddy is, in pretty much like an eternal say that he's like, oh, I'm the only boy, and is like, Blue Boy's like, hi, hello. It's like, oh no. You're not the only guy here. It's like, and like a bunch of other girls is like having like conversation, and Toy Freddy's stuck with just straight up Balloon Boy is like, no. But this makes his way to parts and service is chill with the withered animatronics is like. But Chico would hang out with the girls and stuff like that was Bonnie, and then Foxy and Freddy just chills with Toy Freddy, just having a conversation. So yeah, pretty much. Yes, Glamlock Bonnie is a girl, actually. Any past models of Glamlock Bonnie is financially a girl, but the voice chip put him as boy. Hey, Foxy. No, Foxy, the shells are full of beans. So, it kind of blows my mind, like, that the Bonnie generation is just girls. Pretty much, like, Bonnie, like, the yellow rabbit is probably a girl, but the voice chip sounds like not a girl, but a boy's voice. So, just to throw people off, so. Yes, Mangle. I was the first one to find out Mangle was the one that goes on top of the ceiling, goes num. Nice. Because Toy Chica can't really go on top of the ceiling. Her voice line, I don't know what her voice line is, but it's Mangle. Oh no, it's not Mangle. Sock Coffin admittedly says it's Mangle, the one that's endgame and security guards on the ceiling, and people like, no, it's Mangle. The whole it's like, and Sock Coffin's like, yep, it's 100% Mangle, and it's the reason why Mangle is not a security breed because of the past dark history with Mangle. So, and why Glamlock Foxy's not in the game because he did some things in the past. Along with Bonnie, and that's the reason why they're not in the Pizzaplex, because that dark past they had, they do not want it in the Fazbear Entertainment, known as the Pizzaplex. So, So maybe, like, in the other location, Monty did something to their Bonnie. Then Monty got glitch check virus again by endgaming Bonnie and their location. Or maybe the robot Vanny had this button that she had, different than William Afton, was the disassemble button. To go to Bonnie Bull, grab a bowling ball and go, yeah. To Planet saying Chica got rid of Bonnie, but no. It's Monty mixed with pizza, so it's 100% Monty Gator. Since Bonnie's too old and he was trying to free the robot Vanessa from the minigames, and also trying to play golf on an arcade machine, the hoping he gets a different ending, but Monty is like, yeah. Because him and Vanessa didn't know what Gregory is half like. He's like, oh, I didn't know half the time. So assuming that Gregory is stuck in the Pizzaplex with Robot Vanessa, bailing through the hallways, and Vanessa is like, wait, hold on. You and me. No. You are me. And you are you. Like, and like, finally, like, Gregory's like, Vanessa, she's a robot. Takes off her faceplate. And then Vivier, the second Vanessa, is actually a robot. She was programmed to go after me. Robots are mainly to animatronics, you know, is like, looks at her other version of herself as like, that proves it. William Afton cannot be trusted, so jeeps. That's my bird. Well, that's my dad's bird, actually. If I inherit it, automatically becomes mine, but I don't seem to want to get it because he bit my finger, so. So, if you're wondering, like, besides the fact he was like, oh, what's that story about that parrot? So apparently we got jeeps from like this situation, like this barn with a bunch of other parrots and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say what his first word was, but he's also a rescue. We did had a bird cage prior to the other property, and so that was the food with the wheel on it, but they said that's a ferret cage. It was a Karen where we had to deal with, and then that's the cage he has with now. So, yeah. Leave your thoughts if you're thinking that Vanessa is a robot. Because apparently her voice line is like, switches from Vanessa to Vanny with static. A human will not do that. A robot can, because it interferes with, like, computers. So, Vanessa, the human one, investigated the Pizzaplex, so not knowing there was a robot running around the Pizzaplex. working for Glitch Trap. Maybe Glitch Trap is some kind of like Fazbear imitainment virus. Inside of the suit. I don't think it's William Afton. It's either the purple security guard that went missing, or maybe that the purple security guard didn't know he's probably escaped the Pizzaplex because he got hired to work there. I think it's 100% Sebastian. Because Sebastian was working beside beside Vanessa at the Pizzaplex before the doors even open. So pretty much the employees said they're having hiring new staff. Vanessa and Leslie did not like that. It was the robot version of Vanessa. They did not want new staff. Who knows, maybe Vanessa didn't want to share like a half percent of the payroll to the other staff. This way should treat the glam of Freddy and only she treated the staff the same way as well. So I think Sebastian is 100% maybe be Glitch Trap. Vanessa was kind of being a little bossy to him since day one, so something happened to him. No one can't find what happened to him. Somehow his soul plus the suit he was probably wearing got into virtual reality. We get out of virtual reality to pretty much say, Vanessa, I'm not William Afton. Takes off the head. It's Sebastian. William Afton is an animatronic with a chip that can turn him into like a nightmare animatronic or like an older animatronic. You've seen it with the nightmare animatronics, what their chip can do. The United ones, one of them several years later, with Freddy with a jaw, with Bonnie without like his part of his suit, and more parts are going off of Foxy. Maybe their chips has changed after the upgrade by either the puppet or someone else upgraded their chip to make them more horrifying that they already are. So I think why they always came back making new noises because they've been weathered down for quite some time now. The voice chip changed because of the chip is probably making their jump scares more terrifying than their jump scares were prior in several games. So, because William Afton wanted the animatronic Vanessa to take him to the Pizzaplex to still work on to possessing the animatronics and make them more docile towards the kids to do it again back in the establishment. So it blows my mind. Maybe Sebastian possessed William Afton to do his dirty work. To possess the computer to possess Glamour Freddy, then Gregory saved him, so. Wee. Da 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 wee. Well, I'll let you know what your opinions in the hopefully in the comment section and stuff like that, so yeah.